We are happy that you are here. That means you want to further develop in your life. Thank you for joining us when we talk about mindset, motivation, discipline, how to defeat struggle, and how to take responsibility for your own happiness. I am your host Joakim, and together with me is the co-host and my sister Annika. Let's make a 101% effort in making our life the best we can. Welcome back, everyone. So great to be back. We are very excited for a new episode. And today's episode is about mindfulness. In a world full of distraction, our mind are consistently racing, jumping from one thought to the next, never fully present. But what if you could slow down, regain control, and truly experience life in the moment? In this episode, we're diving into the power of mindfulness, what it is, why it matters, and how you can use it to reduce stress, improve focus, and find more peace in your daily life. If you're ready to quiet the noise and be more present, let's get started.
And this is something I have on my agenda to become better at. And I've shared with you before when I shared my story that I've had a Super Mario brain for as long as I can remember. There's always so many things going on at the same time. And thankfully now, this Super Mario noise has been muted a bit. But in periods of time where I'm stressed, or I have a lot on my mind, or there's a lot of things going on emotionally, it is super hard to be mindful. Then my mind is everywhere else. I'm not present where I should be. And this is something Joachim have told me for many years that I need to practice because I have to become more calm and present, because then the present will become more enjoyable. So why is it like this? Why is mindfulness important? And mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It is about focusing on what's happening right now, rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. You have to practice being in the moment. And key aspects of mindfulness is awareness, acceptance, and focusing on the present. Awareness is about noticing thoughts, emotions, and sensations as they arise. Acceptance is about observing experiences without labeling them as good or bad. And focusing on the present means redirecting attention to here and now.
And the benefit of mindfulness is it reduces stress and anxiety, helps regulate emotion and lower cortisol level. It improves focus and productivity, enhances concentration and mental clarity, promotes better sleep, calms the mind, and reduce overthinking, boost emotional well-being, increase self-awareness and resilience.
So, how can we practice this? You can either practice it by mindful breathing, focus on each inhale and exhale. You can do a body scan, notice physical sensations from head to toe. And this is something that has helped me a lot because I think it's very difficult to be able to do meditation. I'm practicing that as well. But for me, it has been easier to do a body scan where I either just go from body part to body part from toe to top, or I listen to an application or a YouTube video that helps me with it because it's something to focus about. It's very um, easy to focus your thoughts on your body. Another thing is mindful eating. You should enjoy each bite and focus on the taste and the texture. Also, observation. Take in your surroundings without distractions. And meditation. Spend a few minutes in silence, observing your own thoughts. It is actually so good and rewarding just to sit and think and just be in the moment without distractions. Think, relax, and train yourself to be in the moment. How can you practice mindfulness in your daily life? Mindfulness isn't just about meditation. It is a way of living with greater awareness and presence. Here are practical techniques to help you integrate mindfulness into your daily routine.
Yeah, before I tell about this routine, I just think about something. And mindful eating, yeah, you say. I have to enjoy more the food. That is absolutely something I have to be better at because I eat very quickly and breakfast I stand and eat things. So this is something I have to work about, and I will try to sit down and enjoy my food more.
Definitely, because you are so efficient that you stand and eat, and that is a rush. You rush on to the next, so you're not even present while eating. So when do you have time to just be in Joakim's mind? You
Yeah,
should do that when you eat. Sit down, enjoy, reflect.
yeah, I gonna start that. So now I
Mhm,
say it here. So I have to be
mhm,
accountable now.
mhm.
Mindful breathing, the anchor of mindfulness. How to do it? Just do it. Finished. Okay, next one. No, not as easy as that. Take a deep breath in throughout your nose. Hold for a moment and exhale slowly throughout your mouth. Pay attention to the sensation of air filling and leaving your lungs. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. This helps reduce stress and anchors you in the present. The body scan, tune, tune into your body. Close your eyes and slowly focus on different part of your body, starting from your toes and moving up to your head. Notice any tension, warmth, or discomfort without judgment. Take a few deep breaths and relax those areas. This increases self-awareness and reduces stress.
And as we were talking about with mindful eating, you should eat without distractions, no TV or phone or these kind of things. You should chew slowly, noticing the food, the texture, the flavor, the aroma. You should appreciate the effort that went into your meal. So you should be present, you should be grateful, and let's add to the list, eat without standing. Sit down and enjoy.
Oh, smart one.
Oh. And these things prevent overeating, it enhances digestion, and it makes meals more enjoyable. And something I've been thinking a lot about lately is that many families, especially here in Norway, are so busy with work, getting their kids from kindergarten, driving off to practice. So it's very few amount of hours you see them throughout the day, maybe two. I've talked to many families with small children, and they say maybe 2 hours they have together with their children every day. And often that is surrounded around a meal. So if you use that unique time that you have together with your children, when the TV is on or you're in your screen or they're on their iPad, to be more calm or look at like children's TV, that is not good, because the very short amount of time you have together, you're not even present. So when are you together then? Also, something to think about is the mindful walking. Walk slowly, pay attention to each step. Feel the ground beneath your feet, the air against your skin, and notice your surroundings, the colors, the sounds, and the scents. This will clear your mind and improve your focus. And this is something Joachim is very good at. Many years ago, you were super stressed. You were standing and eating back then as well, I remember. And you were walking very fast, always from A to B, A to B. But then you started practicing more of these things. You started walking slowly because you wanted to get your inner stress level down. And it did. And what it also did was that it changed the atmosphere around you. I wasn't as stressed when I was visiting your home because you were calmer. So everyone around you became calmer in a way. And that is something that my colleague at work that I always worked in a team with told me that I should work on, because I was never grounded. Like they talk about here in the mindful walking, feel the grass beneath your feet, feel the steps you're walking, be here present in the ground. And I never did that. We could sit and talk and have a very important conversation, and then I would stand up and start cleaning because my Super Mario brain couldn't just sit still. But he said that that makes me stressed. When you do these kind of things, maybe you feel more calm because your brain is wired that way, but the people around you don't. So you have to sit still, be grounded. And that was a very good reminder that I try to work with now, because the atmosphere you create is so important for the people around you.
Those are great tips from him.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, did you start to work on yourself and try to calm down so it became more better to be around you and work?
I did, because it was a very good feedback, because as he mentioned, my brain works the way that I need to do 2 things, 3 things at the same time to feel calm, but usually people don't. So I would increase the stress level around me or in the house by doing this. So I still did everything. I still woke up a bit earlier, cut out my own breaks to do everything that I had in my mind, because the thing is that when I notice something, I have to do it. I cannot leave the house until that is done. So but then I would find better ways to do it. So I'd take from my own time, and then when I was together with my colleagues, I would be more present. But still, this is a good reminder. I need to always work on these kind of things.
Observe your thoughts, don't believe them. Mindful observation. Find beauty in the present moment. How to do it? Pick an object. For example, a tree, a cup of coffee, or a cloud. Seeing it, observe it as if you're seeing it for the first time. Whoa, this is so amazing. Notice the color, shapes, and texture without judgment. This enhances appreciation for the small details in life. Journaling for mindfulness. Write about what you're feeling without filtering your thoughts. List 3 things you are grateful for today. Reflect on moments when you were fully present. It helps process emotion and gain self-awareness.
And be mindful in conversations. Give the speaker your full attention. No multitasking. That's what we've learned. And listen without planning your response. Observe their tone and body language and emotions. This actually strengthens the relationship as well as improving your communication. Mindfulness is about being fully engaged in each moment of life, whether you're eating, walking, working, or talking. The more you practice, the easier it becomes to stay present and reduce stress. Wherever you are, be there completely.
Mindfulness is to be mindful of your thoughts. So, how do you achieve that? Watch your thoughts consistently, like you were watching a cobra that is close to you. You will watch it all the time and observe all the time what's happening. That you have to do the same with your thoughts, then you will be more present. When you pay attention to your mind and what thoughts come up, when you meet people, when you react to what you read, when you see things, then you are mindful of your mind. Mindfulness is not about perfection, it's about practice. Start small, be patient with yourself, and over time, mindfulness will become a natural part of your life. Mindfulness isn't difficult, you just need to remember to do it.
And something I want you to reflect about is when you think back now to the previous episodes that we've had. about a stoic mindset, about personal development, about our journeys through personal development, about positive thinking and gratitude. Do you see how it all combines? Think about the stoic mindset. What do you remember from that episode? Do you remember that it was a lot about being present, not being so overwhelmed by other emotions and outside factors? So it is a lot about being mindful. And with gratitude, as we talked about in the last episode, we talked about being more present, being aware that thank you for this meal, thank you for this day, being grateful for the things that you're in now. So being mindful helps your gratitude. And as we talked about, gratitude helps positive thinking. So personal development is so complex. It's so many factors combined in together. And when you start working on yourself, it becomes a lot easier doing all of these things combined, because it's not like we've had 51 episodes now. It's not like these 51 episodes are about very different things that you have a whole workload to do, because when you start doing it, the pieces of the puzzles fall into place. You will see things a lot more clearly, and you will become a better version of yourself. So a lot of the things will come your way when you put your effort into it.
Sounds so exciting. What a
Mhm.
journey.
Definitely.
This episode was recorded on 12th March 2025. In the show note, you will find the link to our homepage, the 101percentpodcast.com, where you can subscribe to our free weekly newsletter, donate to our podcast, and all the information about subscription you need. Take care, be mindful, and give it your best. If you like this episode, please share it with a friend. It is important for us to get out our message so we can help as many people as possible. And we will highly appreciate it if you could take 1 minute of your time to follow us on social media and review the show on Apple Podcast and Spotify. All links are below. Our Instagram is the 101% podcast. Until next time, take care and go 101% into achieving your goals. You owe it to yourself.